It's hard to say, Steve. I don't have an answer for you. I just know that, again, coming into these 4 games, you know, I think the guys knew that they had a huge challenge ahead of them, and I think they picked up their game and knew that they had a lot of work to do. When you face, you got Lackey, Hamill, Arrieta, and Lester. That's not something fun to look forward to. So I think they just all of a sudden said, "Hey, look, we got to get it going," and they did it.
Wilmer came into the game a little bit of a slump, had a tough night last night. Did you see anything aside from the results differently in his approach, his swings today?
Not really. I know that he's in recent times he's hit lefties, and so I thought, I think maybe the start against Lester probably got him going for the day, but it's a huge day for him, and you got to be really, really happy for him. He's such a great guy, and he plays hard, and he got this job, and he's starting to, the one thing he knows is that how long is it going to last, and it's a good day for him.
Do you think that's in the back of his mind right now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Terry, you've always said how important Curtis Granderson's presence is, and it seems like 17 hours ago, but when he hit that homer in the first inning, how did that kind of help you jumpstart off a tough pitcher?
Oh, I think it was, Richie, I think it was the biggest hit we had. They go out, Noah's throwing good, they jump on us, in the first inning, and Curtis walks up there and answers it right away off John Lester. That's the left center, the deepest part of the park, too. So I think that really got everything going. I think, everybody jumped on it. As I said yesterday, there's a lot of things that are contagious in our game. Hitting's one of them. And I think with Curtis, coming out of the gate and getting us on the board, guys caught onto it.
I think you kind of even addressed this before, just the swing of emotions in baseball, and just it's hard not to get caught up in it. But how do you guys feel after these 4 games versus, say, the previous 3? Yeah.
We're very happy the way we played. We're very happy the way we played, and we're going to enjoy it for another time. Is it? We got a few more hours. We're going to like it, and have some fun with it, and then we got to get ready for tomorrow. We got the Marlins coming in who are right on our heels and are playing good, and so we got to get ready for tomorrow.
I think you're officially now at the halfway point of the season. How would you assess your team's performance for the first 81 games of the year?
Well, it's the same thing we saw last year. We were up and down. We had, we went through a lull last year where we didn't hit. This year we've gone through a lull again, maybe for a lot of reasons. Medically probably could be one of them. But, we came out of the gate with huge expectations, and, we've had our pitching staff's kind of been up and down due to some, minor injuries and guys trying to get established. But I really like, as we head into the next 7 days of this homestand, I like what's going on right now, and hopefully we finish it strong and get into this break strong, and then come out of the gate playing well in the second half, because this is where we caught fire last year, and we need to do it again.
Terry, Wilmer has kind of shown some streaky moments for you guys. He's shown some offensive potential. How hard is it to figure out what actually he is for you guys, to find out where he can succeed the most, how helpful he can be?
Yeah, Dave, it's experience and reps. You got to get them out there, and you got to get them 500 at-bats on a consistent basis to really get a judge of what they're going to do. And when you're a young player, it's hard to do that when you're in his shoes. You came into the big leagues and you were backing up here and there, and last year you get the job, and then, some things don't go right, and again, you're not in there on a consistent basis. The same with this year, but in order to really have have an idea of what a guy's going to do, he's got to play.
Terry, in the 8th, you had Jacob pinch hit against their catcher. Was that just every effort to give Struble just the full day off because he needed it? Or
yeah, he wasn't going to play today. He wasn't going to hit, and I could hit anybody right there. I just wanted. Jake said he wanted to hit, so I gave him let him go up there and hit.
One more on Wilmer, not to read too much into one big game, obviously, but do you think any part of him sees Jose in his rear view and says, I don't want to give up this job just yet?
Well, Tony, as you know, I don't think players are naive. I think players are much more aware than people give them credit for. I don't think there's any question Wilmer he's heard, he's read, he's been told that Jose Reyes is playing third base and that he's on his way here. And I think Wilmer, as I have seen in the past from him, saying that he's the kind of a guy that said, you know what, he's going to have to get this job. And went out today and had a big day.
Last one, Zach. Terry, will Cabrera play tomorrow, you think?
Yeah.
And when you look at this weekend, how much do you think it kind of started Thursday night where you guys rallied from a win after you'd struggling so much and kind of just everyone relaxed after that game?
I think it all did. Zach, I think that's a very good analysis. I think that it caught on Thursday night. You know, we came off a tough series in Washington, fall behind arguably one of the best teams in baseball, and then come back to win the game. I think it really got us started for the weekend. I do.